Hello guys, welcome to episode number 13 of the Pur'N'Kleen podcast. Today we're going to talk about having principles. Hey guys, so a lot of people on the internet think that they can be complete douchebags online, and I think that that's not okay, especially if you're trying to create a Star Citizen organization that is going to last several months or even years. So I wanted to make a short video about what it means to have principles and why you should care about that and why you should care about people in your org having principles. So what are principles? Principles are the laws or rules by which you guide everything that you do. Principles are useful for discussing ideas as a group. They provide a framework by which everyone can share values and think about things in a shared manner. They are useful for deciding on the best course of action when the situations are difficult. When you have sort of those Kobayashi Maru situations where you don't know what to do. If you have principles, if you have character, it helps you make those tough decisions. And it's also useful during recruiting, because if you're recruiting new members for your organization, you really want to filter out the people that do not share your same values or principles. And then what happens without principles? There is no way to guide your activities in the verse, which means that your organization will stagnate or devolve into selfish behavior, and you sort of see those types of behaviors in MMOs like EVE Online, where people that have no principles are going to be the ones that are going to be stealing all your organization's money or giving away the location of your fleet to the enemy. So having principles is really important for your organization. What are some examples of good principles to have? In our case, the Pur'N'Kleen company is a manufacturing organization, or we right now we're focusing on fuel. So we want to have a stop and fix it mentality rather than blame. So if you see an issue, you stop where you are and fix it so that it doesn't go down the line to other players, or you don't blame your leader or your teammate that they messed up. No, you stop what you're doing and fix the issue so that it doesn't happen again. Another good principle to have is be a customer-centric company. So have customer obsession. The customer's always right. If you don't know how to decide what to do, focus on the customer and what provides more value to the customer. That's another good principle to have, especially in organizations that are focused, that are customer-centric. Always be learning and improving. So if you have people that are just not motivated, then they're just not going to be motivated in learning whatever mechanic that CIG might throw in the verse. But if you have people that are always learning and improving, then you're going to reap the benefits later down the line when all your members are well trained and ready to react quickly at whatever mechanic or situation that might arise. Hire and develop the best people that you can find. First, have a hiring process. Don't just accept anyone into your org. And once you have new members, make sure you have a process in place to develop them. Don't just let them stagnate, because A, if you do, they're gonna switch orgs, and B, you just wanna help people achieve success. And because once you get the ball rolling and everyone's doing their best, then the org is doing their best. So have a bias for action. If you see that nothing's happening, don't just wait around for someone to tell you what to do. Just do something that benefits your community. You really want to make sure that people have a bias for action because in business, and again, we're a business-oriented organization, but this also matters in military organizations. Speed matters. How quickly you react, especially say you're a defense org, you have to react quickly. So you have to make those decisions quickly. And if you don't have a bias for action, then you're going to suffer. Earn trust. How do you earn trust? By listening to your teammates, by helping them, by being there and admitting mistakes when you make them, and by treating everyone with respect. Have a backbone. If you made a mistake, just admit to it, learn from it, and don't do it again. On the other side, if somebody is making a decision for your org or your group and you disagree with it, have a backbone means disagree with it. Like, be vocal about it, say what you don't like, say what doesn't work, and you know, if your group is a good one, then they'll listen to you and you'll improve overall. And if they don't listen to you, then at least you have your principles and you can switch orgs. But you know, if you don't care about the selfish reasons for having principles, then just think about it pragmatically. If people can trust you, if people know you and know that you have principles, then you're predictable, which means that you will earn people's trust, and as a result, you will earn their business, which means you will get their money, right? So yeah, so that's why having principles is important in Star Citizen. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this episode on having principles. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. If you have any suggestions for newer episodes, please also let me know. The Pur'N'Kleen podcast is a free weekly Star Citizen podcast aimed at tackling the business side of the verse. It is available for free every Monday. And if you are looking for a business-oriented organization, please do check us out at Pur'N'Kleen.com. Some people are really into the militaristic aspect of Star Citizen. They want to join a very structured organization where there's they